Just behind the scenes of Mem moving. We're not in a rainforest. You okay? Yeah. Can you open the blinds, please? Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are well. The dolma. I'll save it for later. This is a video that has been highly requested and you guys have been waiting for, and I have been a bit naughty. But before I get into the video, actually, Mem said apologise to everyone because I put a caveat on my last vlog to say, oh, the camera quality and the voice quality will get better, and it was absolutely atrocious. So I do apologise for that. We need to practice using a phone and I need to get the microphone, but anyway, today we are doing a gastric sleeve update. I am now officially 9 months post-op. My last video, which I'll pop on screen somewhere here, that was just don't mind Mem watering the plant in the background. The last update was at 5 months, so we're now 4 months after that. I know I've been naughty and I haven't updated you all, but as I mentioned in my last video briefly, the updates between like the 5 and the 7-8 month were quite slow. There wasn't big substantive updates, but I am bringing you the update today. So if you want to know how I've got on, then please stick around. Okay, so the first thing that obviously everyone wants to know is, well, what's the weight loss now that we're 9 months? I have been told that you will steadily lose weight until 1 year, and that was, I had my surgery on the 12th of November 2022. Babe, you're making so much noise. Ashka, can you stop? Let me just check my app. If you haven't heard of Active Era before, I strongly recommend it. The last time I weighed myself was on Wednesday. We're now on Saturday, but to be honest, you can lose like a kilo or half a kilo in a couple of days. So just bear that in mind. I am now 64.7. So as of Wednesday, the 23rd of August, I was 64.7 kilos. Babe, your arm's in there. So if I just do a quick maths there, 64.7. So I've lost 35.3 kilos. Let's convert that to pounds. That's 77 pounds, or 5 stone, 5.7 stone, which is nearly 6 stone. Now my goal weight, according to my dietitians, is between 50, ideally 55 and 60. I'm happy to be 60, so not long to go, so fingers crossed. So that's the main update in terms of weight loss. The second update, which a lot of people ask me about in person and online as well, is the hair loss. Now, touch wood, my hair loss stopped around the 5 month mark, but I have lost over half my head of hair, would you say? Yeah, and I look at old photos. I did have a big chop as well, and I look at old photos and my hair just looks so different, so much curlier, so much fuller. But I think in the grand scheme, oh, by the way, Mem's sitting here, in the grand scheme of things, I'd rather feel how I feel now with the prospect of my hair slowly growing back than be how I was before. So yeah, I think there is something that I spoke about in my previous videos as well, guys. It's the Viviscal shampoo and conditioner. I think that really helps. I have consistently used that, and I think it's really good. I haven't changed my shampoo. I think I started that in the 4th or 5th month when my hair loss was really bad. The rosemary oil, I think, also helped. I've been a bit naughty and I've slacked on the oil after my hair loss stopped, the rosemary oil and water, but I'd strongly recommend using the rosemary oil as well, and the rosemary water that I spoke about. Babe, your hand's there. Third update, in terms of favourite foods, what am I eating, what am I not eating? The one thing that I would say, drastic difference from the 5th to the 9 month, would be the heartburn. The heartburn is so bad. So you get stomach protectors that are usually prescribed by your doctors for the first 6 months. That ran out for me around the 5th month. and it was so bad that I had to go and get repeat prescriptions. And to be honest, I don't take them every day now, but I do take them like at least 2-3 times a week, or if I'm not feeling great, on an empty stomach. Anything that's tomatoey, and a lot of Turkish cuisine like kasır, bulgur, all of that stuff has got a lot of tomato puree, or as we call it, salça, and I don't really eat that anymore just because the heartburn's really bad. Chocolate, the heartburn is really bad. There's certain things that cause really bad heartburn which I try to avoid as much as I can. Second thing I wanted to mention, I know in a lot of my videos before I was eating a lot of like protein bars and a lot of ready protein stuff. I don't eat anything like that anymore. You will not catch me eating a protein bar. I think either I outdid it, or I realized that, to be honest, there's other ways to get your protein in, and I was eating too much processed stuff. So I stopped that around the 5th month mark. Like the Jaffa Cake protein bar, even though they were really low in calorie, really low in sugar, I knocked off all the processed stuff. Even the Aldi little protein skewers, I literally just make it with chicken myself. I try to make time on Sundays to do like pre-cooking and things. Now with my new job, they've got an M&S like really close by, and M&S do like these snack pots with like prawns. If I've got a photo, I'll put it on screen. It's a snack, but for me, it's like a main meal. It's like £2.10. It's got 20 grams of protein in it. Avocado, edamame, king prawns. I literally have that every day. So really trying to watch what I put through my body, and I've noticed a difference in terms of skin, how I feel, energy levels as well. That's another important thing I wanted to mention. The last couple of months, my energy levels have felt quite low. The vitamins I've been slacking on, I know, but I've noticed when I eat well and my food intake is good and my water intake is good and I'm not eating bad and processed things, my energy levels go up. When I'm not eating enough, I feel really low. I get really bad headaches. I get migraines. But yeah, I'm conscious to eat more, but good stuff. Again, making sure that you're changing your lifestyle. So you go out to eat. We had a Nando's. Was it yesterday, babe? We had Nando's. So I'm still eating a Nando's kids meal. So I have cheeky Nandinos, which is great because it's $5.95, and you get your little ice cream pot, and it's sugar-free, fat-free. It's so cool, and it's lovely. And I literally had 3 chicken wings with 2 little tender stem broccolis and a corn on the cob. And I could have half the chicken wings. So I had about 1.5 chicken wings, and I ate all my broccoli. But it's still important that you kind of eat your protein first. Do your protein first. If I'm feeling something like a crunch, I've got all my little glass containers which I take to work, and I'll do, babe, your hand. I'll do like 3 cubes of cheese with like 2 or 3 olives and some cucumber for the extra crunch. I do like my crisps, but I just, again, it's eating the baked. If I'm gonna eat crisps, I eat the Walkers or the baked brands instead of the naughty stuff. But I still eat it. I think I still eat everything. I don't well, apart from the tomatoey stuff, don't I, babe? I pretty much eat everything, but instead of having like 3-4 custard creams with a tea, I'll have my tea first, wait half an hour, and then I'll have 1 or 2, well, I didn't eat 4 custard creams, that's a lie. I used to have like half the pack. At least, oh yeah, at least 8, at least 8 biscuits in one, maybe more than that. Oh yeah, more than that. And now I just have 2.
That's pretty evident with the pictures you're going to show.
Man. But the water intake, I felt like I've had quite a few stools the last few months. When I up my water and up activity, you see you're losing 1 kilo a week again. But also like non-scale victory, guys. Things like my engagement ring. Just our last holiday before I had my sleeve, I couldn't wear my ring because it was tight. It was literally like the circulation to my finger was like, it was going like purple. So my ring is actually too big. So I sometimes can't wear it, unfortunately. I have to get it downsized. My watch, I've had about 4 or 5 links taken out. Again, it was tight. So little things. Oh, my shoe size. I'm a size 3 again. I was buying size 5. And in terms of size, guys, now, I would say just before my surgery, even though I didn't accept it, nothing wrong with this size whatsoever. But bearing in mind, I'm 5'1". or like just over 5 foot. I hit the size 18 mark, maybe top 16, bottom 18. Now I would say I'm a good 10, depending on where it's from. I can squeeze into an 8.
You're more of an 8 than a 10.
Do you think?
All the stuff you're getting now at 8, no?
Yeah, most of the stuff I get is an 8, that's true. But I feel like depending on where it's from, my bottoms are more of a 10. Like my bottoms are more of a 10, my top is more of an 8.
You also got your first...
Yes, I got my first size 6 item of clothing. Yeah, but I think it's oversized, so. But still, it doesn't matter, it counts. Again, guys, it's not about, I don't mean to talk about weight, so size, so I'm sorry if this is triggering anyone. I don't mean to, should have put a trigger warning, really. But for someone who has spent the last couple of years being quite big, and I've never, from what I can remember, I've never been a size 8, have I? Even when I was slim before, I was always between a 10 and 12. I've never been an 8, let alone a 6. And I had a bet with my friend Sybil. She hates fish and she hates sushi. And she was like, Huz, you're not going to drop to an 8. And I said to her, if I drop to an 8, what is our bet? And I couldn't convince her to eat sushi, but I'm going to make her eat something that she doesn't like, because she said that I'm not going to drop to an 8. But anyway, so that's that. Mem's idea was to do like some reaction videos to some old photos. Now I've seen most of them though, because obviously like I do go through my photo album, but I am going to expose myself now and show some of my old photos, so please don't judge me. Most of these photos were taken in the last 2 years, but if you have watched my first video, you'd have seen that I actually used to be quite slim, and then over the last 6 or 7 years, basically since I've been with Mem, I've just become a little chubby queen. Let's do some, what I'm gonna do is, Mem is, he's going to show me, and then I'm going to put the photo on screen for you guys to see after he's showed you guys. Or yeah, let's see how it goes. So go on, babe.
I love this pic of you. You look so cute, man. You look like a little...
you can't even... Like, where is my neck? Like, literally, where is my neck? When was that?
You look happy though.
August 2022.
That wasn't that. So no. That was right towards. That was probably at your getting towards your biggest, wasn't it? Because just before you done the sleeve, you done the sleeve diet. Yeah. And you lost a little bit of weight.
I lost about 4
kilos. There was
a
point where you went over 100 kilos.
Was there?
Yeah, you went to 103.
Did I? I don't remember that.
Well,
maybe
I remember it.
So this photo that you can see on screen. This photo was taken June 2021. This was my friend Desi's wedding, and I was a bridesmaid, and I was the biggest bridesmaid out of everyone. The dress just was I felt so uncomfortable. I just felt, I'm not gonna lie, I was just so upset here, and I just felt absolutely awful. And it's not I don't know, when you look at these photos, it's quite upsetting, isn't it? When I look back, it's not very nice to look at these. If you can you see that flap in my arm, guys? That is the flap that is causing me problems now. Just FYI. Mm-hmm. So this photo was, this was July last year. This photo was taken for Mem's brother's, we call it isteme, which is like, when you go and ask formally the female side's parents for marriage. I don't know how to explain it. Oh my God. This photo was taken, I think, Halloween. Was it Halloween? It can't be. Yeah, maybe Halloween last year. Halloween last year, 2022. This photo was, again, from Desi's wedding.
I think when we both saw that, we was like, we only saw that again recently, and we just was like, wow. you have lost so much weight.
No, I don't look like that, but I don't really sometimes feel like I look that different. That's what's quite sad. And that's something to be aware of, guys. I think that there is an issue about like body dysmorphia and stuff. And yeah. December 2022.
Let me see.
That's bad.
Wow, yeah. I think that's probably, again, your biggest there. I don't think you said size 16 at the biggest, but I think you used to, you never used to accept that you was bigger than an 18. You would put them back. You wouldn't want to even go for a 20 if the 18 didn't fit you. So
there was a few 18s that didn't fit, that's true, isn't it?
There was. It was a difficult time for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with that size. But for someone who is my age, with my activity levels, my back condition and my height, like I was in pain. My legs were hurting, my back was aching, I had chronic back pain.
And you have to also put into consideration that before you met me, you were slim.
Yeah.
So you haven't always been
that size.
Like, that size. So, you were slim and then you put on all this weight in a short amount of time, and now you're kind of back to your baseline again. So
me with my pizza in August last year. Anything else, babe, we want to talk about? Guys, I have no regrets at the moment at all from doing the surgery. I think everything is fine. I've just had my recent blood test as well, and it was absolutely fine, which is great. I thought I would be deficient. I haven't had any B12 shots, haven't needed them. So yeah, I mean, so far so good, really. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my update video. Let's see if we can get to 60 kilos soon. That's the goal. We've got a couple of weddings. Well, we've got another wedding coming up. Mem's sister's now getting married in a couple of weeks' time. So it's been quite nice looking for dresses, because it's not something I normally would be excited to do. But thank you so much. If you have any questions, please drop me a message or an email or comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.